What's going on, guys? Dawko back again. Hope you are fantastic today, and welcome back to a Fnaf security breach news video, where today the Nvidia conference with Steelwall was live today, and it was really fun, 50 minutes long. It was really interesting to hear Steelwall's thoughts on security breach and the designs of the game and the technology used with ray tracing. Basically, ray tracing is like extra detail with reflections and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure there were some little tiny tidbits in the live stream that we can talk about today, and as an exclusive image as well that they showed on the live stream, which was really cool. I am going to show you guys the image first, because I think that's what most people are going to be excited for. Andrew, one of the team members at Steelwall, answered a lot of questions that people asked in the chat, which was really awesome. And there's some awesome information that I'm going to talk about to you guys in today's video. So here is the image, guys, that they showed on the live stream. We have seen the straight view of this area, basically the main area. When you go into the building, you see the massive Freddy statue with the store on the right, the cafe area on the left, and the escalators and the elevator in the middle. This is a different view, different side, on the left side view of the main entranceway. They actually did comparisons of the graphics on and off, RTX on and off, or ray tracing. Or I think RTX is ray tracing, I don't know. RTX, ray tracing, xylophone. This is when it's turned on, and this is when it's turned off, and you can clearly see a big difference with the graphics. This is one of the first ever games going to be put onto the PlayStation 5 with these new graphics, these new technologies that are brand new with Nvidia, and they look awesome, right? I think the game's going to look awesome on PC, but also look awesome on the PlayStation 5 as well. Now, obviously, you need to have like the latest like graphics cards and stuff like that to get this feature on the game. If not, I think it still looks absolutely fantastic. I think they're going to be putting it onto the PlayStation 4 as well. They were talking about backwards compatibility, which usually means PlayStation 4, Xbox One. I just want to let you guys know that Steelwall are working hard to do the graphics justice, you know, for people who don't have the best computers and who have got a PlayStation. And for people who have got a PlayStation 4 or Xbox as well, or possibly a Nintendo Switch. Still not confirmed for a Switch release. But yeah, here's another comparison, guys. Some more comparisons that I've got to show you. So as you can see, when the graphics are on, the new features are on, you can clearly see that it looks really nice, right? The reflections on the walls, the neon lights glowing around, reflections of the ceilings and the floor. It looks very shiny and polished, right? It looks awesome. They talked about the challenges they faced as well, using the graphics and stuff. Apparently, they didn't really face many issues. The issue that they had was apparently when the location goes dark, which is something I'm going to talk about later on. When the location goes dark, it still seems too bright because of the ray tracing with the glows of the neon and stuff. So they've had to work around with the shadows around the location, like the dark parts of the location. I think that was basically it during the conference. They also talked about a bathroom. So to do with the darkness and stuff, like the bathrooms were too bright and they had to change the shadows and stuff. So we are going to go into a Freddy Fazbear's bathroom. So that's something. One of the Fazbear rules was don't poop on the floor. So like I said earlier, guys, during the live stream, Andrew Dayton, a worker at Steelwall, was answering fan questions during the live stream, okay, which is really awesome. He answered quite a lot, and some new information has been revealed about the game, which is really amazing. So thank you, Andrew, for doing that. You know, I know Steelwall did tweet saying nothing new is going to be spoken about. Nothing new is going to be talked about at all. But we have got some new information, which is amazing. And we got that new image of the main entrance of the location, which was awesome. But yeah, I'm just going to go one by one. These are in no order. We're just going to go one by one with the most important ones that Andrew answered, okay? So what we were talking about earlier, guys, when they were talking about, like, light areas and dark areas when the lights are on and off, with the power's on and off. This is what Andrew said. So, I can't tell if you guys meant there will be a day or night cycle, or did you mean lighting for them? Without discussing any game-specific mechanics, a lot of the locations have two lighting scenarios. Day, which we mean when the location is lit, as if the Pizzaplex was fully open and operating, and night, which means when the lights are basically all shut down. How cool is that? I think I talked about that in the trailer as well. I was like, you know, going around this mall and everything seems to be on and running. What would happen if, like, the power went down? You know, because nobody's going to be in there at night time. It's going to be completely empty. So there's going to be moments in that place, the location, where there's not going to be any power at all. The lights are all going to be off and shut down, and the music is going to stop around the location, and the neon lights are all going to shut down and stuff like that, and the robots, the serving robots, are all going to shut down and go to sleep. And the only things around us are going to be complete darkness and the animatronics coming to hunt us down, and Vanessa. So really, really cool concept. So yeah, it is now confirmed, guys, that the mall is not just going to be open and happy lights. Yay, this place is so cool. It's going to be dark, and it's going to be scary, and the lights are going to turn off, and it's going to be really, really creepy, especially when we're all alone in this mall, right? So yeah, exciting. The Pizzaplex is going to have lights on and lights off. So something to think about, guys. Really, really exciting. Another question here, guys. Can we expect an update to the Princess Quest minigame in Help Wanted Mobile? There was a locked door that couldn't be opened and some unused assets. So yeah, if you remember a while ago, I think it was like a year ago now, Help Wanted Mobile released, and we did a video on the Princess Quest minigame, and we played as a girl with a lantern, and we found that horrible glitch trap, like amalgamation of like purple, like loads of faces on it and stuff like that, which was Glitch Trap. And we theorized that this could be either Tape Girl or Vanessa finding Glitch Trap and then, you know, working with Glitch Trap to set him free. And that's what it seemed to be. But there was a locked door that we couldn't get through and unused content. Andrew is saying maybe we might get an update in the future. I do think that's going to be the case. I think they might release an update on the Princess Quest game or something before Security Breach. One more thing before Security Breach. And Andrew didn't say no. Like, if it was a straight up no, like, why didn't he say no? He said maybe. So it looks like they're still going to do something with Princess Quest. And I've got a feeling they held off from it because of the Security Breach delay. I think if Security Breach did release in December, they would have updated Princess Quest and showed us what happened next with the Lantern Girl and Glitch Trap, but they didn't. And I think that was because of the Security Breach delay. Another question, guys, about the Glam Rock animatronic. So who made the designs? And Andrew said, the Glam Rocks were Scott's initial idea. We helped with designing and obviously making and implementing them. When Scott showed us his initial idea, we were super excited. Jason Topolsky, the game director, and I are both 80s kids, which means what is retro for a lot of people will just design elements we grew up with. So yes, Scott had an idea about the Glam Rock animatronics, and Steelwool helped design them and implement them into the game. So Steelwool did model the Glam Rock animatronics and Scott didn't, by the looks of things. So like, everything modeled in Security Breach, I'm pretty sure Steelwool have made themselves, and Scott's just been behind the scenes helping them, gave them his ideas, you know, what he doesn't like, what he does like, and Steelwool have just been working really hard, and Scott has been working really hard as well behind the scenes, helping Steelwool with the Glam Rock animatronics. Despite all the efforts towards implementing RTX-GI, which is the, you know, ray tracing, super duper graphics, will you still work towards making no RTX look as polished as possible? So they're basically asking, you know, are you going to make the game look good even if they don't have, you know, the best technology, best computers, or they don't have a PS5? And Kai has replied with this, not Andrew, somebody else who works in the team, who's been working really hard on the ray tracing and stuff. Kai, absolutely. Just because RTX is an available technology, we know that a lot of people won't have access to RTX cards. We want them to have an excellent experience too. So like I said earlier, guys, Steelwool are going to be trying really hard to make it fair on both parties people who don't have an amazing computer, or people who just have a PS4 or Xbox One, okay? So don't worry. Not sure if you can answer this, but how much of a role do you guys play in writing the game? Or does Scott write everything for you? It is really collaborative, but Scott has final say in everything, and he always creates the overall story concept. When we have unique ideas, we are comfortable pitching them to him, and he is really super receptive, which really allows us to have a creative voice. So yes, Scott has basically come up with the security breach story, guys, and I'm guessing he did exactly the same with Fnaf VR, with Vanessa and Glitch Trap. I think Scott came up with most of that concept and story, and then obviously that progresses to security breach and the Glitch Trap big robot evil monster in the basement of the location, which we do think is William Afton or Glitch Trap, something like that. And that's Vanessa's plan. I think Scott would have made that, and again, there's a very similar story of the Glitch Trap. Spoilers, guys, for Fazbear Frights. There's a very similar concept of that happening in Fazbear Frights, of like this big William Afton robot of all the remnant and agony that's been created by the murdered kids and stuff like that. So yeah, interesting, but it's also really nice to see that Scott's open to discussions about the story. Is there an official name for Moondrop's daytime counterpart? And Andrew has said, not officially. So there you go. Andrew's basically confirmed that there is a daytime counterpart, and from the trailer, we knew that anyway, but now it's officially confirmed. Remember the posters of the sunshine? It is confirmed that Moondrop is a counterpart. If you look at the moon face, you can see that there's like a moon, but there's also a sun. So it looks like Moondrop is just a single character and not two separate characters, okay? But again, we don't know just yet, because it's not like officially official. Another really cool question. What is the difference in scale between Help Wanted versus Security Breach? And this is a really, really cool answer, okay? Reply. If Help Wanted was a piece of pepperoni, Security Breach would be the whole pie. A Freddy Fazbear Pizza Plex pie, of course. That was a tongue twister. Say that 5 times. Freddy Fazbear Pizza Plex pie. There you go. I did it. But yeah. So Andrew's basically saying that Help Wanted was good, right? And it was pretty big. There was a lot of levels and concepts in that game. Security Breach this is Help Wanted. This is Security Breach, okay? So there's a big difference, and even Andrew's saying that this is a massive project that they're working on, which hopefully assures some of you guys that this game is going to be absolutely huge, and I'm really hoping it does have replayability. It looks like it will be because of how big the game is, but it's so exciting. Like, Help Wanted was amazing, and to think Security Breach is going to be a million times bigger, it's awesome. Somebody even asked about the Showtime feature in Help Wanted, right? Help Wanted in the Showtime was completely gone and scrapped, and it never returned. It was the animatronics performing and singing that song. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a place for you and me, something like that. Andrew replied, Showtime? Never heard of it. So yeah, it looks like it's not going to be in... Again, you can take this... It's a double-edged sword. You can take this one way or the other. He's either saying Showtime never heard of it because, it's completely scrapped and they're not going to do anything with it. Or it could possibly be teasing that it is going to return for Security Breach. I do really, really hope in Security Breach we get a performance of the animatronics at some point. That would be awesome. But I don't think it's going to return in Help Wanted. I think that's it now for Help Wanted, but you never know. A really, really awesome question as well about Dreadbear. So they wanted to know a bit more about Dreadbear, and Andrew said it was a creative idea we had at Steelwool and we pitched it to Scott. So there you go. Steelwool actually came up with the Curse of Dreadbear and not Scott, which is really, really awesome that Scott allowed them to do their idea. Dreadbear was such a really cool DLC. I really, really enjoyed it, and Dreadbear's such a cool character as well. So yeah, there you go. Steel will actually come up with Curse of Dreadbear. So there you go, guys. There were some other questions answered. You'll probably find them on the internet or on a news Twitter or something like that. But I wanted to focus it more on just the security breach stuff. Just know that Steelwall are working really, really hard, and they appreciate the fan base, and they love you guys to pieces. I'm really hoping that Steelwall do show something about security breach soon for the fans now. Maybe just like a teaser on scottgames.com, or, you know, a new image or something like that. Just to get more people hyped again for this month. It's nice to just get one teaser a month or something like that rather than waiting a while. Again, we'll just have to wait and see what happens, guys, okay? But yeah, I feel like we did get a lot from this interview, and it was a private interview as well, and we still got some really cool information. Like the day and night cycles, well, the light and dark cycles in the pizzeria where the lights are off and the lights are on is really, really cool. I'm so excited for the game. Lots of love, guys. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all next time.